Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Cricut for Scrapbookers, and we're using mixed media to elevate this layout. Alright friends, so for this layout that I made with primarily Cricut embellishments and title, etc., I wanted to show that just because we're using this sort of scrapbooking with the layered embellishments doesn't mean we can't use all of our fun messy stuff too. So for this layout, I actually didn't get messy. I cheated. Shh. This particular background is from Vicki Bouton's Let's Wander collection, and she, when she put out that collection, she put out a paper pad that was just mixed media backgrounds. And I bought it because I love mixed media and the look of it, but I'm not really good at getting messy. And I really like how this one is coming together. So I just wanted to share that with you. So if you do like to get messy and you also like the Cricut stuff, combine them together. They do go together and they do look cool. Okay, so I already adhered my title, mostly because I didn't want to stick my head in the screen to get it straight. And I tucked my date up here because I thought I printed my date on here, and then it didn't. Either it didn't print or I lost the piece that it was on before I stuck it on the Xyron paper. So I didn't want to reprint, so I just made a little tab there and tucked it in the top. So to move forward, so we've got our title on here. We also have this big piece. This is another kit from Miss Kate Cuttables. I just absolutely adore her bundles. And so this is another one of those, and I got all the pieces cut out and layered together. I just need to finish up the layout. So I'm going to get started on that. I think for this piece, because it's so, what do you call, like fine lines, I guess, I'm going to use my fine line bottle and my quick dry adhesive to get all the, make sure I get glue on all the things without making a big mess. It'll probably squeeze out and be a little bit messy, but it dries clear, so I don't worry too much about that. So remove this. So this photo that I'm scrapbooking today is of my two oldest boys. I don't think the little one was born yet. And no, he wasn't. 2001. No, he was not. And so we had gone to a place, I think this was in one of my other videos, called Old MacDonald's Farm. And one of the things that they had there was a little trout pond where the kids could fish. And I had been fishing as a kid, but I didn't really enjoy it. I found it really yucky to catch a fish. I liked sitting in the boat with my grandpa, so I would go, but I didn't like catching the fish. Didn't like bonking them over the head. I didn't like taking their guts out. I don't know. I didn't like the whole kind of thing. So we never had at this point taken the boys fishing, and they were just fascinated by what was happening there. So we did rent them a fishing pole and let them give it a try, but both of us were like, I hope they don't catch anything because I don't know what to do. And I'm like, well, I kind of know what to do, but I don't want to do any of it, so I'd probably just squeal and run. And anyways, they got their fishing pole, they did their fishing, they had so much fun, and they loved it. And it turns out this little guy here in the picture is now in his 20s, and he loves fishing. It's like his favorite thing to do, especially in the summer. I don't think he's gotten into ice fishing yet, but he yeah, he's obsessed with fishing. It's kind of his jam. So this is the beginning of a love for this guy for sure. So these are little border pieces. Now the Cricut does not cut 12-inch border pieces, which is one of my pet peeves, I think, with this particular machine. But I always seem to use borders anyways and just make them work. This one didn't come down far enough. There. Maybe I'll get my T-square. That's bugging me. Oh, and I took out this paper from the paper pad, right? And then I thought about like cutting the edges off and sticking it onto like a solid piece of cardstock as like a border, but it was just so pretty I didn't want to do that, and so I just drew a black frame around with black pen. Actually, I think I just used a Sharpie for that. And so it just gave my layout a frame. That's just one of my own. Sometimes it bothers me and sometimes it doesn't, but I think with these ones that look like a scene, I feel like it needs to have an edge to it for some reason. So that's just how my brain works. So that's what I do. And I ran these ones through the Xyron because they are, I find them kind of annoying to put glue on. So I just ran it through the Xyron so that I could pull it off. And also I find that the Xyron is temporarily repositionable, and so I can pull it back up and fix it when it doesn't work the way I want it to. So that's my border, my bottom border. And then this same little kit came with these cute little fish, and again I added eyes because, you know, that's how I roll. And even though there's like a whole layer I glued on there, that's just for the eyes, and then I covered them up anyway. So there you have it. No one has to know. It just makes them a little more dimensional, I guess. Now, do I want them facing each other, or do I want them all swimming together? What do I want to do here? Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. Okay. So, I think, again, I'm going to use my quick dry, or tacky glue, I guess it is now, right? I'll probably never actually learn to say that properly. Or I'll just call it both every time I talk about it, because that's just the way I am. So here is these cute little fish that just came out so sweet and adorable. And then it came with these fishing hook thingies too. So I'll find a spot for those. I didn't really like it the way I had it laid out in the Cricut, so I'm not referring back to that actually. I'm just gonna do what I like on here, because I didn't like the way that I had it figured out from before. There was too much like empty space, although using the mixed media background does bring it all together because it's all connected now to the mixed media, right? It's kind of like a base to put everything on. And I think that I picked the blue one because I thought it kind of represented water a little bit. So because this is such a themey way of scrapbooking, I thought I could at least pull from the theme and use something that represented the water. Although the first one I had pulled out, it was like a green mixed media, and then it had, I think I put it away or I would show you, but it had like green mixed media and then like gold on top. And I was like, this kind of looks cool, and it was kind of like representing fish scales, but the colors didn't really go, the color of green, I had already cut these out, didn't really go with the fish that I had already chosen, fish color, the title color too, I guess. So I put it back and took the blue one, but that would be another way to go about it, I guess, hey? And if you wanted to, you could add some splatter. Maybe we'll give that a try too after, to the layout after you've, oh, hang on, did I put this in order? Yeah, I did, good. I'm like, I wonder if I ran them through in order now that I'm thinking. I'm just like randomly putting it down. It could have said anything. Have you ever done that before with journaling strips, because I've put them down and then realized I put them out of order, and had a little bit of a laugh at myself. Such a silly thing to do. This one had extra glue. Okay, so I got all that together and got some journaling, title, photos, journaling, date. We got our 4 things. We just need our little fishing hooks on here. So let's see where would be a good place to put these. This one looks too much like this one, so I probably want it somewhere down here. Maybe I'll put it under the journaling. That will be cute. Hey. So yeah, the fish looked, and maybe that's the intention, I have no idea, but to me, without the googly eyes, they looked dead, you know, because it was just like a brown circle for their eyes, and I was like, ew, no, I want my fish to be cute on my layout, which my kids would probably say is ridiculous, but I'm a little ridiculous sometimes, so there we have it. And I'll put one up here by this fish. And then I think I'll put this one, because it's different from the other one, up here. There. Let's see. Not enough glue. There we go. Okay, so that is that. We got those parts down. Now for finishing touches, so I did ink. I didn't do much doodling. All I did was around this tab, but I didn't feel like I needed it because of the mixed media. It gives it that kind of mood and feel that I didn't need the doodling. And there's not a lot of spots to doodle on this one, except for maybe on the fish's gills, but I think it looks good just the way it is, so I didn't do it. And these pearls, these are from Craft Consortium. This is the Emporium collection. They kind of gave me the thought of like when my grandpa used to tie his own flies. He always had like these, like, I don't know, they always looked shiny to me, and so I was like, this reminds me of when Grandpa would tie his flies and I wanted to play with all his bling, and he's like, don't touch that. I was probably a very annoying child, come to think of it. There we go. Those are cute on there, hey? And we'll put some on this spot too, because I thought that would be a good way to get some like extra dimension and a little bit of interest on there. So that's that. Do I want something on these ones maybe? Maybe I'll put like a white pearl in the center. Or, hang on. Oh, now the adhesive came with it. Okay, what if I put these blue ones on the top and bottom? That's cool. Yep, I like that. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing for this one up here. Blue, blue. Now what do I want to do for this one? Is this where I'm going to put my white one in the center? Or do I want gray? Or maybe green? I'm just going to go with the white one. There we go. So each little hook has its own bling on it, so that's fun. And then for, instead of enamel dots, I pulled out these, gosh, I don't even know. These are glitter something. Glitterazzi. Glitter Gem Spiral Gumdrops. Okay, well, there you have it. And they're orange and yellow, and so I have a really hard time using them. So I'm like, hey, orange and yellow right here on this layout. We're going to put some bling on here. So here we go. And I'm just going to put 2 of the same color in each thing. So over here, we're going to go yellow, orange, orange. Oops. A stray yellow floating around. Ah. Yellow, orange, orange. And then down here, we will do yellow, orange, orange again. Because why not? There we go. Now I feel like they all need to be the same. So I'm going to put an orange one up here too. There we go. So finishing touches are on, and that's it for today. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click that like button to give me a thumbs up. Hit the show more button under the video description if you like links to Miss Kate Cuttables. And if you have a question or comment, please leave it down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. I love hearing from you. If you would like to see more of my videos, it would make my day to have you as a subscriber. Just click the subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when a new video goes up. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.